Stay tuned for the shakedown cruise of a 41-foot sailing yacht from Hong Kong. A race between inboards of the Formula S-145 class at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. Some unconventional new boat models on display in Miami, and a look at boating in New Hampshire. Location of the movie on Golden Pond.
It's The Boat Show, television's first weekly series on boating. Your host on The Boat Show is Craig Worthing. And now, from the nation's boating capital, Miami, Florida, here's Craig.
Hi, I'm Craig Worthing, and this is The Boat Show. If you're one of the 70 million Americans who take to the water each year in something that floats, then this program is definitely for you. On The Boat Show, we'll be taking a look at the latest in boats and boating trends. We'll also meet some prominent boaters and visit some exotic ports of call. Whether your boat's a canoe or a sloop, an outboard or a yacht, we're sure you'll find this program both interesting and useful. So welcome aboard, and join us for this edition of The Boat Show.
While sailboats are usually associated with quiet and serenity, the process of getting a sailboat like this into the water for the first time is anything but quiet or serene. Let's go back a few hours to the Cracker Boy Boat Yard in Riviera Beach, Florida, and see just what went into this shakedown cruise. It's 11:30 in the morning on Saturday, March 13th. As the moment of launching draws near, there are still many finishing touches to be taken care of, from affixing the registration numbers to applying a last coat of paint. But there's no holding off the tide, and at noon, the boat is lifted by a giant hoist for its final journey on land. And it's a slow, delicate procedure that resembles the hauling of the space shuttle from the hangar to its launch pad. For boat owner John Rotenberg, this moment marks the culmination of months of waiting that began when he ordered this 41-foot Choi Lee to be custom built in Hong Kong. Actually, this is John's second time around with a Choi Lee of this size.
My old Choi Lee, which was 41 feet also, drew over 6.5 feet, or 6 feet and a few inches, and it continually ran aground. You would be right in the channel. You can go into a marina like this in a good many spots. With this particular boat, it only draws 4.5 feet, so it will allow me to have a cruising area to be much wider. I like to cruise the Bahamas. The Bahamas is very shallow water, and I was restricted with my old boat because I couldn't go into the harbors I wanted to. This boat I can go into any harbor in America.
But having a boat custom built halfway around the world creates its own problems. Because of communication mix-ups, this boat has not arrived exactly as John had ordered it. For one thing, the manufacturer installed the wrong size headstay, and it takes some fancy footwork by Les Budhazy to get a new one in place. Finally, after a series of modifications, John Rotenberg's boat is ready to set sail. But one minor problem still remains, and it concerns the boat's name.
My boat's name, and historically has been the name of two boats previously, have been the named after you. Named Afterrou, named after you. But when they cabled ahead for all the options and the extras for this particular boat, they wrote named after you. Well, the name of the company is Choi Lee, and that's how they got the end of the, on the transom of the boat, you'll see Choi Lee, but that will be changed.
The honors of unfurling the sails for the first time go to Ned Goddard, who has supervised every step of the boat's preparation. Then, the named after you is put to its first test, which it passes with flying colors. As he sails down the intercoastal waterway with Palm Beach in the background, John could easily be mistaken for a member of the Kennedy family. Actually, he and the Kennedys have much in common. But John is also from Boston, and politics is also in his blood. At one time, the youngest member of the Massachusetts legislature, John later ran for Congress and then served in the Carter administration as vice president of the Overseas Private Investment Corporation. For the moment, at age 34, he's out of government and doing public relations work. But John says his favorite line of work is right here, at the helm of the Named After You.
One of the greatest things about a boat size is to cruise. And I've taken 2 or 3 couples, and we go to the Bahamas, or when we're up north, we go to Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, and Cape Cod, and Rockport. It's a beautiful trip. And it's nice to spend time with your friends.